Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Dr. Sajjad's Academy. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe my channel and do not forget to hit the bell icon to get the notifications on my latest videos. Thank you. Hello students, today I am going to take up one problem on the concept of installment system. In my previous videos I have explained very well about the hire purchase system. So today we will take up the problem on the installment system. Here we have a problem. The machine limited sold an engine on installment to Shri Mudhu. The cash price was rupees 7,450 and rupees 2,000 was to be paid on signing of the contract, and the balance in three equal installments of rupees 2,000 each, and each installment was paid at the end of the year. The interest is charged at 5% per annum, and we have a depreciation of 10% per annum on the diminishing balance method. Here 5% is interest rate and 10% is the depreciation rate. What we have to do, we have to pass the journal entries in the books of both the parties, right? So that's what we are going to do. Now first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to calculate this interest amount as well as the depreciation amount for all the 3 years. Now this is the table that we have to prepare for calculation of interest at 5% and depreciation at 10%, right? Here we have a cash price of 7,450. Now when we talk about the first year, an advance of how much 2,000 was paid, which is given in the problem. 2,000 rupees was paid, so we cannot pay any interest on this installment. So our on this advance there is no interest, hence principal amount will be 2,000 rupees, right? And the outstanding balance here is how much? 7,450 minus this 2,000. When we do it, we are going to get how much value? 5,450 rupees, right? But when we talk about the depreciation, right, depreciation will be charged at the end of the year. Right now what we are going to do, in the same year, in the first year only, first installment is paid, right? First installment of how much? 2,000 rupees was paid. Am I right? So on this 2,000 rupees is paid, but we have 5,450 rupees balance, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to calculate interest on this 5,450 at the rate of 5%. When we do it, we are going to get 5,450 into 0.05. If we see, we are going to get how much value? We are going to get 272 rupees, right? When 272 rupees in the interest and 2,000 is installment, then what is the principal amount? It is simply 2,000 minus 272. If we do it, we are going to get 1,728 rupees. Fine. Now what is the cash balance here then? What is the outstanding balance here? So outstanding balance would be 5,450 minus 1,728. When we do it, 5,450 minus 1,728. So we are going to get 3,722. Now this is the end of the year, and hence we are going to calculate the depreciation amount at the end of the year. The depreciation will be charged at what? It will be charged at the cash price. So the cash price is how much? Cash price of the asset is 7,450, which is given in the problem, right? On this 7,450, we are going to calculate at what rate? At 10%, that is 7,450 into 0.10. We are going to get how much depreciation amount? 745. So this 745 is what? This is the first year depreciation amount. Fine. Now when we go to the second year when we are going, what we are doing? We are paying the second installment. How much? It is 2000 rupees, right? So on this 2000 rupees, what this is the second installment, and this installment includes what? It includes the interest amount also. So that interest amount we are going to calculate on the outstanding balance, balance. The outstanding balance here is 3722. When we multiply 3722 into 0.05, we are going to get how much? 186 rupees is the interest amount. Where interest amount is 186, what is the principal amount? It is 2000 minus 186. So when we are doing it, we are going to get how much? 1814 our principal amount, right? Now we are going to get what? The outstanding balance. Outstanding balance here is 3722 minus 1814. So how much we are going to get? We are going to get 1908 rupees. So this 3722 minus 1844, we are going to get 1908. Now see here, when we talk about the depreciation amount here, we have how much the cash price was? The cash price of the asset was 7450, and the depreciation amount was at the end of the first year was 745 minus 745. So how much we are going to get? We are going to get 6705 rupees. So this is the value of the asset at the end of the second year. So on this we are going to charge, that is 6705 rupees into 0.01, that is at 10% we are going to charge it what? Depreciation amount, that is 0.10 into 6705. When we calculate it, it is how much? 670 rupees. So 670 rupees is the installment, is the depreciation amount which is charged on the asset at the end of the second year, right? Now we are paying the last installment in the third year. Third year we are paying how much? Again 2000 rupees installment. Am I right? And the interest amount we are not going to charge on this outstanding balance. So what we are going to do? We are going to deduct 1908 from 2000, that is 2000 minus 1908 is how much? It is 92. So 92 rupees is the interest amount here. When 92 is the interest amount, then what would be the principal amount? It would be this 2000 minus 92. And what would be the principal amount here? It would be 1908 rupees, right? And the outstanding balance is, it is nil, because the principal amount and the outstanding balance are tallied, so it is nil here. Now when we talk about the depreciation amount here, we are going to find out what is the value of the asset after depreciating it at 10% in the second year. What should be its value at the end of the third year? So how we are going to find it out? It is 6705 minus 670. So we are going to get how much? 6035 rupees. So this is the value of the asset at the end of the second year, but we are going to again depreciate it at 10% 0.1. So how much we are going to charge is that when we multiply 6035 rupees by what percent? 0.1%, we are going to get 604 rupees, right? 604 rupees, and the balance here is how much now? It is 6035 minus 604 is how much? 5431, right? Now if we total it here, now let us total it. Alright, so we have here the total value is how the total installment amount is here 2 and 2, that is 2000, 2000, 2000 and 2000. So total is how much? It is 8000, right? And the interest amount is how much? If we add it up, 272 plus 186 plus 92, it is how much? It is 550. Sorry, it is 550 here. Now if we talk about the principal amount is how much? 2000 plus 1728 plus 1814 plus 1908, and the total amount is 7450. Fine, 7450. Now if we see the total installment here, advance and installment together, it is 8000. If we add interest as well as the principal amount, the total will be again how much? It will be 8000 only. Now what we have to do, we have to pass all these information in the journal. So we have to pass the journal entries in the books of Madhu, right? So today I will explain you how to pass the journal entries in the books of Madhu, and then in my next video I will continue with the same problem and will explain you how to pass the journal entries from this given information in the books of Machines Limited. So let us go for that. Now if we talk about the first journal entry in the books of Madhu, it will be what? The engine account. Here this 7450, you can take the cash price of the asset 7450 rupees, that is the engine account. Debit how much? 7450 rupees. Debit interest account how much? 550 rupees. To machine account is how much? 8000 rupees. So we are going to pass the same journal entry in the books of Madhu for the first year. So here is the journal entry, that is for the first year, engine account debit 7450, debit interest suspense account 550, and machine limited account will be credited by how much? 8000 rupees. Now first let me tell you something about what this interest suspense account is. This interest suspense account, this is an account which is created in the books of both. It is open in the books of the installment purchaser as well as in the books of the installment seller. Here the main objective of opening this account in the books of both the parties here is the total interest of all the years is calculated and is then adjusted to this account. It is adjusted to this account on the date of signing the agreement by both these two parties, be that vendor or be that the purchaser, right? Then at the end of each year, what is happening here? The interest which is accrued in this account, it is ascertained and then transferred from this interest suspense account to the actual interest account. Got it? And one more information here is that interest account is a nominal account, and what we do then, we close it by transferring all that interest to the profit and loss account each year. So this is the first entry. Then the second one. Now what is happening here? This advance is paid 2000 rupees in the first year. It is paid how much? 2000 rupees as advance. This is paid to the vendor. So what would be the journal entry for this? The journal entry for this would be machines account debit to cash account, right? So here will be the journal entry for this for the first year, that is when 2000 rupees is paid as advance, and hence the journal entry for this would be machines limited account debit to the cash account. Then in the first year also, at the end, if we see here at the end of the first year, we are paying 2000 rupees as the first installment, right? When we are paying first installment at the end of the year, again what will happen? It will be the same entry, that is machines account limited debit to cash account, and hence for the first year when the first installment is paid, this is for the first installment which is paid to the vendor, that is machine limited account debit to cash account. Now in the first year also, what we have, the interest of 272 is paid by the purchaser, right, and 745 is the depreciation amount. So both are expenses. So we are going to make two separate entries for these two. One is for interest and the other one is for depreciation. Now if we take the depreciation amount, it will be what? Depreciation account debit to engine account, and the amount will be 745, and for the interest 272, it would be what? Interest account debit to interest suspense account. Let us make the entries for both these two. So this one is for the depreciation. For the first, that is depreciation account debit to engine account. How much? 745. And the next one is for the interest. For interest, if we talk about, the entry would be what? As I said you, interest account debit to interest suspense account, and the amount is how much? 272 rupees, right? Now next what will happen, both these two expenses, that is interest as well as depreciation, it will be transferred to the profit and loss account, right? So we are going to transfer interest as well as depreciation to the profit and loss account, and the journal entry for that is profit and loss account debit to depreciation account to interest account, right? So this would be the journal entry for that. That is profit and loss account debit depreciation account to interest account, and the total amount is the addition of both these depreciation amount as in an interest amount. The total amount will be 1017 rupees. So this is for the first year. Now in the second year, what we are doing, we are paying the second installment. Second installment is of how much? It is of 2000 rupees, and hence the transaction or the journal entry, what would be the journal entry? It will be machines account or machines limited account debit to cash account, and the amount is how much? It is 2000 rupees. And in the second year, we are paying a depreciation, that is there is the reduction in the value of the asset by 670 rupees, right? So this is an expense, and hence this is going to be recorded. That is, as I said in the previous one, it is depreciation account debit to engine account. What is that? It is, we are providing depreciation on the asset, and the value is how much? The amount is 670 rupees, right? In the same year, in the second year, we are again what? Paying an interest, and that interest will be charged on the outstanding balance. Now for that interest amount, we are going to make the journal entry, and the journal entry will be for the second year interest account debit to interest suspense account. So what is that? This is the transfer of interest from interest to interest suspense account, right? And then we are going to transfer both the expense, that is interest as well as the depreciation amount, to the profit and loss account. In the previous one I had told you, it will be what? Profit and loss account debit to depreciation account debit to interest account, and the amount is how much? It is 670 plus 186, and the total amount is 856. So this is for the second year. Now for the third year, again the transactions will remain same, only the amount will change. We are paying third installment in third year, and hence for that year, what would be the this journal entry? Journal entry will be machines limited account debit to cash account, and the amount is how much? And the amount is 2000 rupees. And then in the third year, depreciation is provided on the asset here, and the journal entry for that is depreciation account debit to engine account, and the amount is, which is given there, which we have calculated also, it is 604 rupees. After that, interest is also there. So for that interest, we are going to have the other entry. So when we are talking about the interest, in that we have 92 rupees of interest, which is transferred from the from interest suspense, and the entry for that is interest account debit to interest suspense account, right? And the journal entry will be journal entry is and the journal entry is interest account debit to interest suspense account, and this is the third year, right? This is the third year, right? And then both interest as well as this depreciation account is going to be transferred to the profit and loss account, and when we transfer it to profit and loss account, transaction will be the transaction will be profit and loss account debit to depreciation account to interest account, and the amount is how much? 604 plus 92 rupees, right? Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Please like my videos and do comment and share it with your friends. Thank you so much.